What does unconditional surrender really mean? The phrase from World War II suddenly returned to modern politics. Washington recently suggested that any resolution with Iran would require Tehran to accept unconditional surrender. Iran rejected the idea immediately, and the debate started because historically, this phrase is never used in diplomacy. It was used in total war. The alliance demanded it from Nazi Germany and empowered Japan, which raises a serious question today. If leaders start using the language total victory, does that mean diplomacy is already running out of the road? Some analysts see that it is simple negotiation pressure. Others believe it is the way of the more regional change. But here's an uncomfortable truth. Wars endure and when the language is it's really looking something but it does. One.